In part 1 of this demonstration series, we demonstrated how you can configure and set up real-time live backups every 15 minutes up to 96 times a day for your data, Exchange, and SQL servers. In this section, we'll look at the impact of doing a real-time live backup of your data, your Exchange, your SQL, any of your Windows servers, live and in real time every 15 minutes per day. This is the system volume that we backed up in part 1. It took us 4 minutes and 55 seconds, or approximately 2 gig per minute. We'll now look at the impact of incremental backups on a production server. We'll now execute an incremental backup. Of course, on this server, nothing has changed except for a few system files, so the backup time will only take a couple of seconds. We'll now create another 2 incremental backups, as I want to demonstrate some of the capabilities of ShadowProtect in a few moments. We'll now explore the situation in a true production server of the impact of incremental backups through the real working day. Let me explain first of all how we do our imaging. We're doing true sector-based imaging. So let's put that into layman's terms that everyone can understand. Say I have a 5 megabyte PowerPoint presentation. I open the presentation, I change the word "and" to the ampersand, the end sign, and close the presentation. Traditional tape backup products will look at that as a new changed file, and they'll back up another 5 meg version of that file. Using ShadowProtect, we're imaging at the sector level, which is the smallest possible unit of measure. So what we'll do is we'll only image, or we'll only back up that half K sector that's changed on disk, which means our backups are minuscule compared to any other traditional backup technology today. Let's assume that we have a server with 100 gigs worth of data, a standard production server in many organizations. This may be sitting on a quarter terabyte of disk, but there's 100 gigs worth of physical data. On average, roughly 1 to 2% of data changes per day. So if we take 2% of a 100 gig server, we're looking at 2 gigabytes of data changing per day. Divide that by 8, because we're doing backups every hour, and that's approximately 275 meg. Now divide that by 4, because we're backing up every 15 minutes, and what we'll see is that's about 75 megabytes of data changing every 15 minutes. Of course, that's assuming you're using traditional file-based. As we're doing sector-based imaging, our backups will be tiny compared to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at a directory. In this directory is a folder called brochures. This is approximately 89 megabytes in size. So this will give us a good indication of what a 15-minute incremental backup impact will have on. We're going to copy it and paste it into a new folder. Now we're going to execute a new incremental backup, and you'll notice that this takes us about 11 seconds, therefore having virtually zero impact on our production server. This therefore provides organizations the ability to in real time protect their data, their Exchange, and SQL servers with virtually zero impact on your production systems. For more information on StorageCraft and ShadowProtect, visit www.storagecraft.com. If you're in the Asia Pacific region, including Australia, New Zealand, Southeast Asia, or Northern Asia, feel free to call our regional headquarters in Australia on Sydney, country code 612-9929-9770, or visit our Australia and Asia Pacific event and technical training